morning. So this morning we're going to talk about becoming followable. So I don't know if you know about that, but it's one of the features on Facebook, but other platforms has similar things. So before we get into that, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Have you been doing online marketing? Are you trying to sell your courses? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, so my name is Jean-Serge Gagnon, and I help you create digital courses so you can live your life on your terms. So this morning, we're going to talk about becoming followable, right? So if you've ever noticed on Facebook, you're going through your friends list, you're going through, people that you're connecting with, you're looking at their profiles, you're going through your news feed, and you'll go to a person's profile, and they'll have an add friend button, right? Well, some of them will have a follow button. It's very similar to becoming a friend with them in the sense that you'll start seeing their posts, but it's not enabled by default. So if you've got an account on Facebook and you're trying to build your business online, well, you want to have that button enabled because that allows them to see your posts even though you're not friends. So because there's a limit on Facebook, right? There's a maximum of 5,000 friends, and you can't have more than 5,000 friends. So when you reach that limit, you're like, well, I can't connect with more people, right? Now there's a whole other strategy around all that, around whether you should have the maximum friends or not, and all these other things, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. So when I started, I started with, I don't know, 100 friends or something, right? So now I do have close to 5,000, and I also have, I don't know, a couple of thousand followers. Sorry, there's mud here. But the thing is that I didn't start like that, and even then, I didn't even start with the follow button enabled. People couldn't even follow me. That's why the number of followers are so much lower than the number of friends, because I didn't realize that until a while after starting to build my business, right? But why is it important? Well, here's the thing. So if you have a business, if you're trying to build a business online, you really should be using your social media to build your business, right? Which means that you should have public posts. You don't want to have, it's like if you had a store and everything was boarded up and nobody could see inside the store. The only way that they could actually see what you're selling is to walk in the door. How many people do you think would walk into your store, right? A couple of curious people, but not mostly, right? That's why when you walk down a busy, shopping street, all the stores have all their products all there on their window. They have like these big signs. They have these great big windows you can see inside the store, and there's these big inviting messages, come on in, come take a look, and they got these sales, they got all these different things. It's all very, very public. And if you're building a business online, you should be doing the same thing. I know that you might think, I don't know, maybe you're one of those people that think, oh, my social media, that's personal, that's my private life, it's for my friends, it's for my friends and family. Well, I got to tell you, if that's how you see social media, then you shouldn't be building a business online. Now, if you want, you could have a separate account, right? A separate Facebook account for your personal. I'm going to run a bit here to get the light. You could have social media for your personal profile, right? Your personal people that you're friends with, and you could have a new profile for your business. Sure, you could do that. I don't, because I find that it's extra work, and I'm not sure that I want to have that extra work. But that's why I put it all on my personal profile. And it's not like I post like these crazy personal things anyways. It is a public website. So sure, I post stuff that's public. Everything that I post, and that's the other thing. When you're posting, if you have people that are following you, if you don't post things as public, right? If you don't post them as public, then nobody will see your stuff other than your friends. And that's the default, by the way. That's the default thing. So whenever you post something on Facebook, if you want it to be public, if you want to be visible by your followers, you have to change the post to reach, they call it. So whenever you post, there's going to be a little pull down list you can click on to choose whether your posts are friends only, yourself, public, and then of course there's other options, but those are the, so you want to make sure that your posts are public so that your followers can see them, because you know, if your posts are not public, followers won't see anything. All they're going to see is, say, your profile picture or your cover photo, because those are the only things that are always public on Facebook. And yeah, so that allows people to connect with you, to get to know you, even people that aren't your friends, right? They can discover who you are, what you do, that kind of stuff. And I don't want to get run over here, so I'm going to wait to look to see the light is about to, there's another car coming. And but that's the thing, right? Becoming publicly followable. So you got to post public posts, and you got to enable that public button. So if you don't know where that is, you go into your settings in Facebook, and you're going to find it in there. And of course, you can search on Google. You can Google how to do that. There's going to find tons of videos on how to do that. But you got to do that if you want to build a business online. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget, share if you think anybody needs to hear this message too, and I'd really appreciate that. And don't forget, we're doing a 5-day free challenge. So for free, you can learn how to create your very first course in 5 days. Just get on my list, let me know, message me or comment below that you'd like to be on the list, and we'll get you on there so you can create your very first course in 5 days. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.